All right, we will start with the blasters and work our way to all the good stuff. Good luck, everybody. I would like to see a Genesis for sure, or a micro mosaic, or a kaleidoscopic, stained glass, honeycomb, autograph, something. Just a little something, something. Good luck, everybody. Scary Terry. All right, Mr. PG starting off with a Brock Bowers. We approve. On the debut, Zach Moss, Russell Wilson, Ramsey, and for the Raiders, it was a Raiders pack. Daniel Carlson. It's just a Raiders pack. Yes, he's always watching. He's looking right into your soul, Kerr Saxon. That's what he does. And he likes what he sees. He's not disapproving. Simmons, Connor, Ferguson, Gino, Braylon Trice for Atlanta, and Arome Odunze on the Elevate for the Bears. And if you're new around here, my normal schedule is Friday nights, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and Tuesday nights. Alexander, Sweat, Derek Carr, O'Connell, Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. And look at there. Those Xavier Worthy. That's going to Mr. Primo, who I believe is also streaming. So he'll get that later. He'll be surprised with that. And he'll approve. And we are going to run this exact break again tomorrow morning if you missed out today. James Cook on the National Pride for Buffalo. Whitehead, Franklin, Breece Hall, Stafford, and Randy Moss on the Touchdown Masters for New England. Barry on the Hall of Fame. Delpit, Douglas, Troy Franklin for Denver. We got Roquan Smith for Baltimore on the bang. And Cole Bishop for Buffalo as well. All right, come on, last pack. We really need to see something here. Come on. Cool. Goff, Marquise Brown, Rook for Atlanta, James Cook on the Mosaic for Buffalo, and Atua notoriety with a kid reporter. Once again, Panini withheld on us. Hunter, I could not tell you that offhand, but eBay, if you did not know, you can do a search for that particular card, that particular number, and filter it to sold items, and you'll see what that card is selling for. What is this, backwards? That's weird. Jefferson, Rashad White, Braden Fisk for the Rams, and Ferragamo also for the Rams on the laser. Rams pack. Apparently, we're going to get a backwards card in every pack. Rashawn Gary, Jonathan Allen, Lambjack. Hey, that's nice. We approve of that. Drake May on the laser. Yesterday we had a Caleb Williams on the laser. There you go, Stinky. Good start, sir. Hopefully that is just the beginning. We've only just begun. I don't like these backwards cards. Zamir White. We got McCaffrey, Mason Smith for the Jags, and a Witherspoon going to Seattle on the laser. You know, I never see Gil hang out in here. Adrian Peterson, Josie Jewell, Zach Moss on the silver going to the Bengals, Brian Thomas on the prismatic for the Jags. We like that. And a kid reporter. Yeah, I don't know if Gil ever has hung out in my room. We follow each other, but I see him in other breaker rooms. I don't know. He'd like it in here. We hit Drake May autos all the time. He'd be really happy in here. Olakan, Willie Gay, Devin Culp for the Buccaneers, and a Rook. Come on, Michael Penix. Come on, Michael Penix. Join the party. We got a CJ, Cam Chancellor, Barry, and Adam Thielen going to Carolina. All right. Well, at least Drake May showed up for us there. Now it's all good stuff. We'll start with Resurgence. I'll always have a soft spot for this product. All right. Good luck, everybody. 3 autos. 1 RPA. You never know what you're going to get. Andre Reed, CJ, Torrey Holt, Gronk, Troy Polamalu. That's 66 out of 175 going to Pittsburgh. That's pretty nice looking. Warren Moon on the conductors. Ania Smith and a Byron Murphy for Seattle. Starting this off. That's right, Stinky. I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those guys that takes, 5 minutes to show the hits. I've seen some of those guys are crazy, man. They got to show the edge, the corner. Like, oh, what is it? What? It's a rookie. QB. Oh, Donovan McNabb. I'm not like that. Polamalu, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Luke McCaffrey. That is 225 out of 249. Sweat and Newton. Come on, Jaden. Yeah, Stinky, with my luck, I would take 5 minutes to show the card, and then it'd turn out to be, Michael Pratt. The rookie QB. Here we go. Out of 10, Michael Pratt. AR, Elway, Roger Staubach, Emmett, Graham Barton on the refractor for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Barry Sanders, Glimmer and Gleam, Jalen Polk, and Adonai Mitchell for Indy. You can't stop Michael Pratt from showing up. And he's usually watching my breaks, too. So I know he's out there. I'm on early today, so maybe he's still sleeping. But I would not be surprised. Phil Simms, Bolitnikoff, Steve Young, Theismann, Mean Joe Green on the refractor, Marshall Falk, that is 70 out of 275. Sandra still, and a Bullock. Come on, Jaden. He's like Beetlejuice. Michael Pratt, Michael Pratt. Don't say it 3 times, though. I will not invoke his name. Charles Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Dent, Peyton Manning. That is 53 out of 199. Nice. Randy Moss, Glimmer and Gleam. Jonah Ellis, and a Michael Hall for Cleveland. For Bethany. That's right, Michael Pratt. He's always offering to sign autographs for us. That will substantially raise the value. Suggs, Herman Moore, Randall, Revis, Nate Wiggins, our first auto, going to the Ravens. Grab those Ravens today. Josh. And Josh is new here. Congrats, Josh. NW20. Xavier Legette on the Voltaic for Carolina. Trevin Wallace and Devin Leary. Primo always pulling the fire. Actually, I've gotten, let's see, 2 downtowns that I've gotten out of breaks, and I've gotten them both out of Primo, and they were both when I had Denver. Jim Kelly, Ogden, Jason Taylor, Bo on the refractor, Edgren Cooper. That is 193 out of 249 going to Green Bay. Who had old Green Bay today? Mr. Rob Nealon. There you go, Rob. Makes me wonder what that RPA is going to be today. Jonathan Brooks, Rakestraw for Detroit, and a little Bo Nix action. Yeah, we hit a wild Brock Bowers RPA out of 19 last night. Let's see what we get today. But I hopeful it's going to be another big one. I'm trying to see. I think that's the RPA down there. Well, we're going to find out. Didn't seem super thick, so unless we got a redemption. Archie Manning, Bo, Mean Joe, Sherman, Malik Neighbors, 154 out of 175. Beauty for the Giants. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Circuit Breakers. Jonathan Brooks and Marvin Harrison Jr. again. Wide receiver pack. Oh, hey, Mr. Crouton. Yeah, Seattle is yours. Didn't see you sneak back in here. Yeah, you grabbed Washington, but if you would have grabbed Seattle with them, it would have been a little cheaper. So I just threw them to you. I'm here to help people when I can, so you are welcome. The power of coupons. Riggins, Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey. Ooh, it is a redemption. All right, how about we let that marinate? We got a redemption. We're going to let that marinate. Just let that sit there. I was wondering, because I'm not sure which one's the RPA. Witten, Hester, Risen, Ricky Williams, Anthony Gould on the refractor. Little Tom Brady conductors. Johnny Wilson and a Cedric Gray. I don't know. I get scared when I see redemption. It scares me when I see redemption. I hope it's something good, though. That's all we can do is hope it's something good. James Harrison, Keekly, Walter Peyton, Chris Carter, Javon Bullard on the refractor, Jim Kelly, conductors, Jordan Morgan, and Will Reichard. Keyshawn, Terrell Owens, Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Richard Sherman on the refractor. We got Ladd McConkey on the circuit breakers, Fashanu, and AJ Barner for Crouton. All right, guys. Any guesses here? Any guesses? Is it going to be a big one? I sure hope it's a big one, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, we'll pull from the back here. Tyler Newbin. Chop Robinson. We got Jalen McMillan on the circuit breakers for Tampa Bay. All right, here we go. Congrats. You're due to receive Ignite rookie patch autograph. Blue Surge of Bucky Irving. Oh my gosh. That was called. It was called out. Kip. Bucky Irving. You asked. It wasn't a Genesis. I think you'll take this over a Genesis, though. Congrats, Kip. Congrats. Bucky Irving. I was not expecting that. How about that? All right. We're going to go to Phoenix. The select doesn't guarantee us anything, but we're going to end with it anyway. Phoenix is next. Yeah, you're never sure who all the redemptions are going to be. We'll take Bucky. All right. Empty box. Good luck, guys. Oh, that one's thick. Maybe we'll... I know there's a bunch of fillers in here, but we'll hold off on those thick ones. Will Levis, Najee, Devontae. Oh, look at there. Mahomes, Kelsey, treasured tandems. That is 24 out of 50. That's going to Mr. Primo, I believe. It sure is. And a Latu for Indy. Primo knows how to pick them. Yeah, that select is the H2 that came out yesterday. ETN, Stafford, Singleton, Mark Andrews for Baltimore, and Darius Robinson. Yeah, we opened one last night. We actually got an RPA. They don't guarantee you autos, but we got an RPA. It was Jake Bates for the Lions. Oh, that's another thick one. Oh, there's too many thick ones. All right. I'm just going to open one of them. This will be the RPA. Kyron Williams. Oh! How about that? See, I walk into these things is what happens. I walk into these things. Look at that. How about that? Who has Indy? Oh, my goodness. Aaron. Welcome, Aaron. Welcome. Little Peyton Manning, Color Blast. Beauty. All right. You know what? Usually I hide this, but we're going to just go right for it. It's Ray Davis for Buffalo out of 299. That's an RPA going to Buffalo. And I think that was Sports Card. All the new people are hitting. We got Quay Walker for Green Bay. That one is out of 399. And Quinion Mitchell for Philly. All right, give me a second here. Congrats. We got ourselves a Color Blast. Actually, that's the first Color Blast I pulled this year. Beauty. Congrats, Aaron. Very nice. All right. Sombrero Cat. He's doing it. He's working today. I know. You know, something got lost in translation, Stinky, with Sombrero Cat. He misheard you, I guess. He misheard you in the Ray Davis RPA for Buffalo. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. It's funny, I was trying to skip them. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to skip that anymore. But see how I just walk right into those things? I don't like, oh, what do we got before I start looking? We just go for it. Queen Lawrence. Contours. CJ Stroud on the contours. Very nice. And Jalen McMillan. I love the contours. And that is for Smith. Yeah, all the new people are hitting today. Sombrero Cat is making sure all the new people get some love. McKinney, Nick Bosa, Montgomery. We got Aaron Jones. That one is 44 out of 399. And a Theo Johnson. I believe that's Primo's favorite. 334 out of 399 for the Giants. Hey, Hayden. Good morning. We are at it again. Color Blast version. Kelsey, Crosby, Keenan Allen, Filler. We got Blake Corum on the Rookie Rising for the Rams and a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. So far, so good. A little Peyton Manning Color Blast this morning. We like that. We like that a lot. Douglas, London. Oh, we got a redemption. Michael Hall going to Cleveland and Bethany. We got Scary Terry for Washington. That one is 35 out of 50. Nice for Washington. All right, what do we got? Oh, plus 5, doing it the right way. All right. Rookie Silhouettes Blue. Jalen Polk going to New England. New England. Sombrero Cat's doing what he can for you. Doing what he can for you, Stinky. Jalen Polk on the redemption. That's our second redemption. We had one break where in the Tops we got a Cooper DeJean redemption, and in the Panini we got a Cooper DeJean redemption. 2 in 1 break. Tua, Lamb Jack, Jalen Waddle, Mr. Goff again on the contours with a Darius Robinson for Arizona. That's 41 out of 50. Going to the Cardinals. Sports cards. We hit Goff yesterday on the contours as well. Puka. How about that? Daniil Hunter. Washington. Why do you do that to us, Washington? Bobby Wagner, 110 out of 249. Crouton Washington just messing with your head. Nealand for the boys. Nice prey. Mr. Dangerous. Yeah, we filled pretty quick again. I started early. I wasn't sure what to expect, and we still filled fast. So. Zay, Tyreek. We got Jordan Addison. Filler. Trey Benson on the rookie rising for Arizona. And a Bo Nix. We'll take a Bo Nix. Oh, for sure. I'm always happy to see any case hit. But yeah, Peyton Manning, he is welcome. He's welcome here. All right. What's next? Mostert, McBride, Pickens, Filler. Well, he finally decided to show up. Rookie rising, Jaden. And a rookie Parasol for the 49ers. That one is 215 out of 399. We like that too. Yeah, those case hits can't hide forever. Very happy to see that this morning. And if you missed out on this break, I'm going to run this same break again tomorrow morning. I meant to have this in the shop last night, and I was slacking. So I'll have tomorrow's break in the shop for sure sometime this afternoon. We got some colors back there. Sammy Laporta, Herbie, Najee Harris, 46 out of 99. Going to Pittsburgh. That's nice. For Kersaxon, Devontae, that is 25 out of 199. And another Ricky Pearsall. That one is 90 out of 249. We approve. We approve. And we got one box to go. Hopefully there's more goodness waiting for us in there. As a Detroit fan, I was happy to see Jake Bates. But he's not really the guy you're looking for in there. All right. Good luck, everybody. Select H2 time. Come out. All right. Empty box. 4 packs. Good luck, everybody. I'll do a recap when we're done, and once I get it all sorted, I'll help anyone that needs the help. But some people did very good today. CJ, Tua, Fred Taylor, Tank Bigsby for the Jags on our first disco. Roma Dunze for the Bears, and a Sneed starting us off. Brody, yes, I am about 20 minutes west of Detroit. Vidal for the Chargers. Ooh, that looks like gold, guys. I think we struck gold. Jordan Davis. Bucky Irving on the silver. We like that. T. Higgins. Chuba. All right, good luck, guys. Come on. Emmitt Smith. That is sick. For the Cowboys, 7 out of 10. Nice hit for the Cowboys. Who grabbed the Cowboys today? Josh. Nice hit for Josh. 7 out of 10 on the Emmitt Smith. Nice hit. We approve. And Brody, I didn't see where you were at. Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids. West Side. Shout out to the West Side. All right, 2 packs to go. Can we have any more goodness in here? I don't know what else we can expect after getting a gold. I see more color. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Nico. Darnell Mooney. We got Thibodeau. Brock Bowers. We approve of that. And what do we got next here? Tank Bigsby again? 31 out of 49. Jags. That is Davey. Jags are eating in this box. Oh, Saginaw. Mrs. Wise Guy is from around those parts. I guess she's more Bay City, but close. Not far away. All right, we got one more pack, guys. Good luck, everybody. A.J. Brown, Howie Long, Mike Evans on the silver for Tampa Bay, Jared Verse for the Rams, Taysom Hill, and our final disco, Jared Goff. How Goffsome. For the Lions, Mr. Goff. All right, let me do a recap here, guys. This one was fun, even though we didn't get an auto this time. we'll take a gold Emmitt Smith for sure. And again, once I have this sorted, I will help those that call for the help. Okay. Jared Goff Disco Tank Bigsby was out of 49. Brock Bowers. Emmett was 7 out of 10 for the Cowboys. Tank Bigsby again. Devontae was out of 199. Ricky Pearsall out of 249. Malik Bucky Irving on the silver. Najee on the patch out of 99. Ricky Pearsall out of 399. Jaden, rookie rising. Trey Benson on the rookie rising. Bo Nix. Bobby Wagner out of 249. Goff on the contours. Robinson was out of 50 for Arizona. Michael Hall for Cleveland. Scary Terry out of 50. We had Jalen Polk on the redemption out of Phoenix. Blake Corum, rookie rising. Theo Johnson was out of 399. Aaron Jones was out of 399. CJ Stroud contours. Quay Walker was out of 399. Ray Davis RPA for Buffalo out of 299. Mark Andrews for Baltimore. Treasured tandems for KC out of 50. McConkey on the circuit breakers. Malik Neighbors out of 175. Egrin Cooper for Green Bay out of 249. Nate Wiggins, that one was not numbered, for Baltimore. We had Marvin Harrison Jr. Circuit breakers. Bo Nix. Xavier Legette, Voltaic. Peyton out of 199. Marshall out of 275. Luke McCaffrey out of 249. Brian Thomas Prismatic. Drake May on the laser. Xavier Worthy. Green debut. Roma Dunze Elevate. Brock Bowers on the debut. Palomalu out of 175. Peyton Manning, Color Blast, and a Bucky Irving redemption as well. Good stuff. All right.